From insane buzzer beater shots to unbelievable comeback wins, these are 20 unbelievable plays that we have ever seen in the NBA. At number 20, Derek Fisher made one of the greatest game-winning shots in NBA playoffs history. In Game 3 of the 2001 Western Conference Semifinals, the Lakers were down by a point to the Spurs with just 0.4 seconds left on the clock. With the last possession of the game, Lakers needed to score, and Derek Fisher rose up to the task. A no-look, turnaround game winner with just 0.4 seconds left on the shot clock? Damn, shots don't get more clutch than that. Up next, in 41 minutes and 56 seconds, Kobe shook the world with a performance for the ages. January 22nd, 2006. The Lakers, well, more like Kobe Bryant, took on the Raptors during a regular season matchup at the Staples Center. 2 quarters to the game, Kobe dropped an immense 26 points. Little did we know, Kobe wasn't done just yet. Coming out of the halftime break, the Black Mamba went absolutely berserk. Bryant ended the night on 81 points while shooting an efficient 61% from the field, draining shots from behind the arc to go along with 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals and 1 block. His staggering 81 points performance ranks second in the most points ever scored in a single game. 19 points behind Wilt Chamberlain's century of points record back in 1962. Kobe was on a league of his own. I mean, you only get those numbers in NBA 2K. Well, MJ saw that and took it personally in one of the most unforgettable games in NBA Finals history. It was Game 5 of the 1997 NBA Finals, widely known as the flu game. The series was tied between the Blues and the Jazz. Despite falling extremely sick from food poisoning before the game, MJ didn't let that stop him as he played his heart out, literally in the most iconic game of his NBA career.
From straight away, double team Scotty down low and leaving Michael Jordan. He knocks down this 3, gives him the huge lead.
Jordan led the Bulls with 38 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists through 44 minutes, making the tie-breaking 3-pointer to help the Bulls to a 90-88 victory and a 3-2 series lead heading into Game 6. How is that even possible, man? Superman has got nothing on MJ. Dude is built different. Chef Curry also gets on this list at number 17. During the 2015-16 NBA season, Stephen Curry made history, breaking his own record for the most 3-pointers made in an 82-game series. The Chef recorded 402 3-pointers, surpassing his previous record of 286 back in 2015. The rim must have felt 7 feet wide for him, man. Curry's impressive feat led the Warriors to a historic 73-9 regular season record, surpassing the previous 72-10 record set by the Chicago Bulls during the 1995-96 season. Look at Curry, man. So inspirational. I hate to break it to you, but things are about to get way more crazier. March 2nd, 1962. NBA legend Wilt Chamberlain created one of the most unbelievable moments in NBA history. The game was played in Hershey, Pennsylvania with only about 4,124 fans in attendance. However, the NBA did not broadcast the game live on television, and the only known footage of the game is a grainy black and white recording.
It was one of Herculean proportions. And as time has passed, it has taken on mythical...
A century of points in just 48 minutes? Damn! That's just unbelievable. Although this sounds really sketchy, but still it doesn't rule out what a historical night that was. To this day, Chamberlain's 100-point game remains one of the most jaw-dropping, unbroken records in NBA history. At number 15, we have the greatest defensive play in NBA playoffs history. It was Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals. With less than 2 minutes left in the fourth, with the series tied 3 apiece between the Cavs and the Warriors, LeBron James stepped up big with the most iconic chase down blocks in NBA history. Damn, is there anything Bron can't do? That play was a defining moment in the series, helping the Cavaliers to secure the championship win for the first time in 52 years. Blocks don't get more clutch than that. Before we continue, please take a minute to like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more exciting videos that we have released. Without further ado, let's get back into it. Willis Reed, the star center of the Knicks, invoked the MJ in him, playing through a torn thigh muscle in Game 7 of the 1970 NBA Finals against the Lakers. That didn't stop him, as he limped onto the court to a standing ovation and made the first 2 baskets of the game, inspiring his team to victory. Reed scored only 4 points, but his presence on the court lifted his team towards their first NBA championship win in Knicks franchise history. Dr. J pulled off one of the most impossible layups I have ever seen. It was Game 4 of the 1980 NBA Finals between 76ers and the Lakers. With just seconds left to play, Dr. J left the arena in awe with this insane reverse baseline move. Sheesh. That was just too smooth, man. Clay took the difficulty to a whole new level when he set the record for most points scored in a single quarter of an NBA game with just 2 dribbles. 37 points, an efficient 13 out of 13 shooting, along with 9 shots from behind the arc. Damn, that was incredible. Man, I miss watching prime Clay, y'all. Dude was such a sight to behold. Now let's take things a bit out of context. A fan hit the big shot jackpot in one of the most viral moments in NBA history. During the matchup between the Miami Heat and the Charlotte Bobcats in 2014, a fan was selected to attempt a half-court shot for a huge cash prize, and then this happened. Dude just casually made $75,000 from a half-court shot. Good thing he didn't grow up watching Ben Simmons. Now we can't go without mentioning Larry Bird's pivotal defensive play. Game 5 of the 1987 NBA Finals. The Celtics were down 1 to the Pistons, and with only a second left on the shot clock, Larry Bird made one of the most iconic steals in NBA history. The steal also led to an assist for his teammate Dennis Johnson, carrying the Celtics to an important series win. Talk about clutch. Larry Bird is definitely on that conversation. Up next is the historic 73 wins Warriors team. Led by the league's first ever unanimous MVP, Stephen Curry, the Warriors shattered the previous record of 72 wins held by the 1995 to 1996 Chicago Bulls. To add to that, the team also set the record for the most three-pointers made in a season, as well as the best regular season road record. The Warriors' dominance continued into the playoffs, where they advanced to the NBA Finals for the second consecutive year, but unfortunately lost in a dramatic 7-game series to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Despite falling short of the championship, the Warriors' 2015-16 season will forever be remembered as one of the greatest individual seasons in NBA history. Up next is the 35 Seconds of the Wonder, brought to you by Tracy McGrady. December 9th, 2004, the Rockets were down by 8 points to the Spurs. With just over a minute left in the game, it all looked like a lost cause until T-Mac's scoring outburst saved the Rockets. Y'all, to be honest, those was the craziest 13 seconds I ever witnessed in my life. Tracy McGrady's 13 points in just 33 seconds led his team to a thrilling 81-80 comeback win over the Spurs, ending the game with 33 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists to cement his status as one of the league's premier scorers. We have Reggie Miller's villain story at the TD Garden. It was Game 7 of the 1995 NBA playoffs, and the Pacers were trailing to the Knicks by 6 points with just 18.7 seconds left to play. But that didn't stop Reggie. No, that ain't phase him one bit. In an unbelievable sequence of events, Miller hit back-to-back three-pointers to tie the game. He also stole the inbound pass and hit another 2 clutch free throws to give the Pacers the lead in just 8.9 seconds, leading the Pacers to a stunning victory over the Knicks. Well, Ray Allen topped that with the clutchest 3 in NBA playoffs history. Game 6 of the 2013 NBA Finals between the San Antonio Spurs and the Miami Heat was an intense and dramatic showdown. With the Spurs up by 3 points and only seconds remaining, Miami's Ray Allen hit a miraculous three-pointer to tie the game and force overtime. The shot was one of the most clutch plays in NBA history, as it kept the Heat's championship hopes alive and will go down as the most iconic game-tying 3 in NBA Finals history. We hear players' names and see their achievements, but not everyone knows how they started. For Allen Iverson, it was Game 1 of the 2001 NBA Finals between the Lakers and the 76ers. Allen Iverson was on fire, scoring 48 points and leading his team to victory. But it was his unforgettable move on Tyronn Lue that stole the show. With just under a minute left in the game, Iverson hit a tough jump shot over Lue, then took a step over him as he fell to the ground. Damn, the disrespect. And at number 4, things are about to take a huge turn. In Game 6 of the 1974 NBA Finals between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Boston Celtics, with the series tied at 3-3, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar scored a career-high 41 points and pulled down 12 rebounds to lead the Bucks to their first championship in franchise history. The dominant performance solidified Abdul-Jabbar's status as one of the game's greatest players and set the stage for a legendary career that would see him become one of NBA's all-time leading scorers. At number 3, it was Game 6 of the 1980 NBA Finals between the Lakers and the 76ers. With the series tied at 3-3, Magic Johnson, and back then he was a rookie, started at center in place of the injured Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and put up a remarkable performance. He ended the night with scoring 42 points, grabbing 15 rebounds, and dishing out 7 assists to lead the Lakers to victory and clinch the championship. The win also marked the beginning of a new era of Lakers dominance in the 1980s. At number 2, Bill Russell won an unprecedented 11 NBA championships in his career with the Boston Celtics, but it was his performance in Game 7 of the 1962 NBA Finals that cemented his legacy. At the end of the game, Russell scored 30 points, grabbed 40 rebounds, and dished out 6 assists to lead the Celtics to a thrilling 110-107 victory over the Lakers. It was the 4th straight championship for Russell and the Celtics, and the win solidified his status as one of the greatest players in NBA history. And lastly, during the 2016 NBA All-Star Game, Zach LaVine of the Minnesota Timberwolves and Aaron Gordon of the Orlando Magic engaged in an epic dunk contest. LaVine eventually won the contest, but both players stunned the crowd with their incredible athleticism and creativity. There is definitely no dunk contest ever topping that. Which play did you like the most? Let us know in the comments section. Before you go, why don't you watch some of the other top videos we put out? Come on, you know you want to.